It's just divine. Hi, and welcome to this episode of Café Melanesia. On this episode, we explore the sights, sounds, and flavors of the Solomon Islands, Honiara. We leave the urban center of the main city and drive out on the highway to the outskirts of Honiara. Our destination is the Marara Community High School, located in the northwest region of Guadalcanal province. Here we continue our culinary journey, tasting the extraordinary food cultures of the beautiful Solomon Islands. Hi, we're here at Maria's house in West Honiara, and she's going to be cooking up some dishes from Ulawa, Makira province of Solomon Islands. We're going to be cooking up some fabulous dishes this afternoon. We've got those fig leaves that'll be finely chopped and cooked up with stones. We've also got the cassava pudding and a really interesting dish with the island cabbage, which will be stuffed with green banana. In Maria's garden on the slopes of a mountain, her children go ingredient searching for the day's cooking. Pauline, Maria and I stand and watch as these young ones climb up and down the trees looking for the best fig leaves. The girls confidently balance on branches and make the fig leaf collecting exercise look easy. Pauline and I observe the girls from a distance as they pick the correct leaves from these fig trees. Maria also supervises the girls carefully to ensure they harvest the right leaves for our Ulawa Makira cooking feast. Once she is satisfied with an adequate number of leaves, we walk back up the mountain to Maria's house cook to begin cooking.
Me baking with cassava. Cassava down, banana on top, and a bit of cassava on top. Another dish with banana.
Okay.
One with hot stones.
Yes.
And another one to bake.
Okay.
In there.
Nice.
All the greens, root vegetables, and other ingredients have been bought to prepare the dishes. In preparation for the cassava dishes, the girls sit down to prepare tapioca. On a metal scraper, skinless cassava is ground into a pulp. Next, the harvested fig leaves are shredded up. These leaves are an excellent source of minerals. The cassava pulp is squeezed to remove the liquid. The skin of long plantain bananas are removed. These savory bananas are rich in fiber and potassium. The cassava starch is wrapped inside large island cabbage leaves to form neat little parcels which are placed in the pot for boiling. A motu fire is lit to prepare the hot stones. Coconut husks are placed over the fire to cover the stones and seal in the heat. Coconut milk is poured over the tapioca starch to create extra smoothness in the cassava pudding. Starch and coconut milk is thoroughly mixed together to create a creamy sauce. To prepare for the next dish, Maria gently sears the banana leaves over the fire. The fire glazing method strengthens the banana leaves to act as a natural foil wrap. Maria pours coconut milk into the pot lined with glazed banana leaves. The hot motu stones are picked up with wooden tongs, dipped in cold water for cleaning, and laid in the coconut milk. The milk steams from the hot stones. Maria adds layers of shredded fig leaves to completely cover the stones.
After this, we are going to put the pan in there
Yes, the banana. Or the yam.
Yeah.
So here in the Solomons, just like in a lot of places in the Pacific, we use stones for cooking. So as you can see, the stones have been laid in the bottom with the coconut cream, and we've got the greens on top. Now we've got some pana yam with the tapioca, some more of the greens, some more coconut milk, and then it's going to be wrapped up and steamed. And I'm sure this is going to be really delicious because anything cooked with stones just tastes so good.
The last one.
I can already smell, and there's some wonderful steam coming up off here, which has got all those delicious foods they're cooking up with the hot stones. Oh, I just can't wait to taste it. Smell good there.
Last of all, Maria pours a generous amount of coconut milk to saturate the fig leaves. To finish the dish, we close everything inside the pot with the banana leaves. Maria completely seals the pot with the banana leaves to enhance the steam cooking process.
Makira, let us show the world how beautiful and unique island home, the land of Kakamora.
The lid is put on and the ingredients steam for 15 minutes.
This is our time to shine. Come as one and let
Maria removes the banana leaves, revealing succulent greens with a sweet coconut aroma.
the colors rise and
The cassava is perfectly roasted and soft on the inside. Layer by layer, the motu stones are removed. To prepare for the Makira style cassava pudding, motu stones are removed to expose red hot coal embers. The embers are brushed out with a coconut broom to spread out the heat. Once the fireplace is prepared, an iron grate is placed in the middle and banana leaves are laid across the coals. Cassava and coconut milk mixture is then poured out on the banana leaves. Mashed banana is added and mixed into the pudding base. Another layer of cassava is sprinkled on top and massaged into the pudding. On top of banana leaves, the round pudding base is then delicately wrapped up. Next, hot stones are placed one by one on top of the parcel.
the colors
Last of all, banana leaves cover the stones to shut in the heat. After some hours of slow cooking, the top banana leaves are taken off the motu. As the hot stones are being removed and leaves peeled away, I can smell the rich aroma of the pudding, cooked Olawa Makira style, luscious and deliciously sweet.
Our land of roots, culture and pride. Designers one in this festival day. Our land of roots, culture and pride. Land of roots, culture and pride. Land of roots, culture and pride.
In preparing the cassava wraps for cooking, scraped coconut milk is squeezed into a pot and heated up. All the wraps are laid down in the pot and boiled with the milk.
Slow down to a while time.
The coconut milk melts into the wraps, which caramelizes the island cabbage with an oily residue. In a separate pot, coconut milk is heated to boiling temperature. Island cabbage is added and steams for a few minutes.
So Maria's finished cooking up this fabulous feast, and now I'm going to have a taste and see what it's like. Right, we have this beautiful ibica leaf here, or island cabbage, with the banana wrapped up inside. Let's have a taste. Yum, this is so delicious. Have a look how it's sort of slightly burnt there from that coconut cream being cooked first, and then placing that wrapped up banana and the ibica leaf in there. Now that fig leaf that was cooked in the coconut cream with some shellfish sprinkled in there, cooked with the stones, let's have a taste. Such a full-bodied flavor, this fig leaf is just so delicious. Now let's try some of this cassava. Look at how crunchy that looks, that's been cooked on the stones there. Delicious and smoky. Now some of this panna. Very soft and delicious. Now last but not least, the tapioca cake. Have a look at that beautiful looking banana that's in there, that's gotten that purple coloration. Let's have a taste. It's soft and really crunchy on the outside at the same time. Just beautiful. Thank you, Maria. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Strep.
Next, I visit Maria's neighbors from Malaita province, who immediately embrace me with smiles, laughter, and a warm welcome.
Smile for camera.
Here in West Honiara, we prepare special delicacies from both Makira and Malaita provinces. In the family's house cook, an open fire is prepared for our food activities. Grandma helps prepare the root vegetables by firstly peeling the taro tubers. Once the fire is hot enough, the taros are laid down on top of banana leaves to start the cooking process. Hot motu stones are placed on top to cover up the banana leaves. More banana leaf layers are placed on top to seal in the heat. This creates an excellent pressure oven where root vegetables are slowly steamed and cooked in their natural juices.
together for the utopia. Only the go on them blood there. Every man enjoys so then man they pick him and they plus them. Then run and the best.
Next, dry coconuts are cracked open and the juice is poured into a container.
Them sing it in a deep what it's time to in a tickle up up. They like so you dance.
All the scraped coconut flesh is spread out in a canoe-shaped wooden mortar. A long wooden pestle is used to pound up and soften the coconut flesh. Once ready, the soft flesh is thoroughly mixed with dry coconut juice to maximize its liquid content. The flesh is rolled up in a flattened out piece of coconut husk. The natural sieve is used to squeeze out the coconut milk and enhance the creamy consistency of the coconut flesh. Using a bag, the milky cream is finally strained to remove any last coconut solids. In the house cook, crunchy and well-roasted ngali kernels from the motu are ready to be pounded. In a special handcrafted bowl, the ngali kernels are broken with a wooden pestle and pounded into a thick paste. Although repetitive, this skilled art form teaches one about focus, patience, and determination. Another fire is made on a pile of rocks to prepare the taro. Taro is roasted until all its skin is charred black. Once completed, a small shell is used as a scraper to remove the burnt skin. Inside the house cook, another variety of charred taro also has its skin removed. These taro are placed inside the canoe-shaped wooden bowl. The other charred taro prepared on the rock fire also has its skin peeled off. Together, the two different varieties of taro fill up the wooden bowl for pounding.
Coming up in front and trumpet, sing it in a deep what it's time to in a tickle up up. Yeah, like so you dance, it looks so danger.
Again, the cooked taro is pulverized with a wooden pestle and smashed into small pieces. This process is repeated until all the taro is reduced into dry clumps. The taro is pounded some more, and when the hard bits are all beaten up, you know it's ready. Grandma picks up the hot motu stones with wooden tongs, cleans them in water, and places the rocks in pure coconut milk. Clumps of coconut cream stuck to the motu rocks are mixed into the taro to form a moist dough. This dough is pounded and smoothed out. Again, the coconut cream from the hot motu stones is mixed into the taro dough, creating a choc chip fudge-like consistency. Oil from the smashed coconut lubricates the taro, making it nice and smooth. A coconut leaf frond makes an excellent utensil to mix the taro and is seared over the fire. This resourceful tool is used to churn the taro into a round ball of dough. Next, sweet potato is peeled and washed in water. The sweet potato is cut up into small pieces and inserted into bamboo. Island cabbage leaves are stripped from their stalks and stuffed into the bamboo. In preparing more greens, the taro leaf or ba'a is stripped from its stem and gathered in a dish. The ba'a is broken into small pieces. Once the bamboo is full of ba'a and sweet potatoes, it is placed on the hot coals to cook. Shredded island cabbage and spring onion is also boiled in coconut milk. Once cooked, the sweet potato wedges are removed, followed by the steamy island cabbage.
So while you, Frida and Frank, have finished cooking up these fabulous dishes from the Makira and Malaita provinces of the Solomon Islands, let's have a taste and see what it's like. Now let's try some of this wonderful roasted, slightly ripe red banana mixed with some of this beautiful taro greens cooked in coconut cream. It's so delicious, such a wonderful mixture of that roasted ripe banana mixed with that taro leaf and spring onion, just delicious. Now let's try some of this taro. Now this taro takes it's a long and arduous process. So what we have here is this beautiful roasted ngali nut pounded up with the taro. So let's have a taste. So deliciously nutty and smoky all at the same time. Just beautiful. This taro pudding is not just any sort of taro pudding. This taro pudding can last up to 6 months and it's used for special occasions. What happens is after it's been pounded, it's mixed and stirred around once a week for 6 weeks. And yeah, it's just fabulous and wow, such an interesting dish used here in the Solomon Islands. Now let's try some of this beautiful steamed kumala or cow or sweet potato and wonderful island cabbage cooked up in the bamboo, roasted on the fire. Let's have a taste. Just delicious. You can really taste the pureness of that. Now let's try this kumala. Just delicious. Now let's have a taste of this beautiful taro leaf here cooked in this rich coconut cream with spring onions and this beautiful red banana that's been roasted on the fire. It's just so delicious. I can really taste that taro leaf. It's a beautiful blend of this red banana that's slightly sweet mixed with this beautiful savory taro leaf. Just beautiful. Look at this fabulous and nutritious meal here. Just fantastic. Thank you. I've had such a great time here in Honiara, exploring the sights, sounds and flavors. We've cooked with some beautiful people from Malaita, Makira and the shortlands of Solomon Islands and really tried some beautiful dishes. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Until next time, goodbye and God bless.
Everybody get up in the top, yeah. All lady go on them blood, yeah. Every woman enjoys so then man they pick him